Okay, what is up, everybody? What is going on? Phil here. Welcome to today's gameplay stream of Dark Souls. I know that people are going to say, oh, Phil sounds better. Well, I sound better immediately now. Give it about 5 minutes of me talking here, and my throat is going to do what it has done all week. Seize up and fill up with nastiness, and so don't expect a clearer voice from me for too long here on the stream, okay? I'm going to do a very short pre-stream today. I didn't do a pre-stream yesterday, a formal one, so I'm going to do one quickly today. So FYI, number one, if you didn't see it yet, I strongly recommend you check out the weekend preview from last night. Okay? It explains a lot. It basically tells you what to expect this week, which is mostly going to be Dark Souls. At this point, I have made the decision to do the Artorias of the Abyss DLC, and I did purchase it and install it. I actually did that this morning, okay? So, I am doing it this week. So, all this week will be the conclusion of Dark Souls, including the Demon Ruins, the new Londo stuff, the Artorias of the Abyss DLC, probably some optional fights that I didn't do yet, and then the big conclusion, alright? I do remember the conclusion of the game is a motherfucking bitch. I remember it's really tough. So that is what you can expect this week. Gameplay-wise, if I do finish up all of that by the end of the week, then I will be continuing with Zelda Ocarina of Time, but I'm not promising that, because I don't actually know if I'm going to get to that by the end of this week or not, okay? In addition to that, this week I'm going to be balancing that with my Game of the Year awards. I'm going to begin work on those. Well, I actually already started work on those on Friday. Tonight I'm going to do more behind-the-scenes work, including getting the videos together and everything that I'll need for it, the video footage to edit into the series. Excuse me. And if my voice is up to it, I'm planning on doing some of the voiceovers tonight. I don't know if that's going to be realistically feasible, being how my voice has been, okay? But I'm hoping maybe it will be. We'll see, okay? So we'll see how that goes. I'm planning tomorrow, Tuesday, to hopefully release the first part of the Game of the Year Award series. I've determined it will be a 4-part series, okay? 4 parts. And each part will talk about maybe 3 to 4 different games. There's actually going to be a top 10 game, best games of the year plus 5 honorable mentions this year. So it should be a great series. I think you're going to enjoy it. And that'll be over on KO Gaming, hopefully starting tomorrow night. Okay? Okay. And that's really it. That's really all I have to talk about in regards to content this week. Dark Souls concluding with the DLC and Zelda and my Game of the Year awards. Now, next week, all right, Sunday coming up, is my Twitch and Chill Marathon. So people have been nominating a bunch of games for this marathon coming up, including Stardew Valley, yes, but there's a couple others. There's like 2 or 3 games that are very interactive with stream chat, where I guess you guys can vote online on things that will actually affect the gameplay. I don't know how it works, but by the end of this week, I'm going to start looking at those suggestions and downloading some of those games in preparation for this Twitch and Chill Marathon coming up. That's going to be a lot of fun, okay? I certainly hope you're going to join me for that, because that's going to be something unique and different, something that I usually don't do, and I'm looking forward to that a lot, all right? Now, the other thing is, if I'm not feeling better by the middle of this week, I'm going to the doctor, because you can hear it still in my voice, you know. And the thing is, I'm waking up every morning with a throbbing, swollen throat, and then over the course of the day it gets better, but then when I wake up the next day, it hurts again. Well, guess what? Last night, I decided to test this, because I said, there's got to be something going on while I'm sleeping, right? Yeah, what it is that I keep opening my mouth and breathing through my mouth at night, and sometimes I do snore, and what's happening is my mouth is completely drying out overnight. And I tested it last night. I woke up 3 times during the night. My mouth was bone dry, like a desert. And I would take, go to the bathroom, get some water, and go back to sleep. And then I would wake up another 2 hours later, same thing. So it's obvious that, this is the problem. This is what's going on. Is even though I'm feeling better during the day, then I sleep and my throat swells up and gets all fucked up because of the way that I sleep. So, and yes, I do use a humidifier and it doesn't help. I have a humidifier in my bedroom. It does not help at all. So, this morning, purchased the best sleep headband available, the highest rated one on Amazon. And what it's supposed to do is it's supposed to keep your jaw closed while you sleep. Let's see if it works. It's actually coming today because I'm part of Amazon Prime. They're actually shipping it. It's supposed to come today, which is pretty damned awesome. So, we'll see. You know, if this works, that's great because that means I won't have to go to the doctor. Because going to the doctor to walk in the door costs $75. To get any medicine at a minimum costs over $30. If I need to get a test done, that's hundreds of dollars. I'm not exaggerating. This is the cost of healthcare in the United States. Even though they claim we have great universal healthcare, it's not for people like me. The universal free healthcare in the United States is for people who don't have jobs. For people who don't work, they have much better healthcare than I get. So, yeah, what a great system, right? Because, you know, they're allowed to get sick and I'm not, apparently. Even though I'm trying to operate a business here and I pay tons of tax dollars every year, my money goes for them to get free healthcare, but I have to pay out of my ass because that's our great healthcare system that Obama set up for us. What a genius system. So anyway, hoping that this will actually help me here. And possibly, I'm going to pop a cough drop. Hold on. And hopefully, this system, this headband, will keep me from having this fucked up throat at night, and maybe I'll actually get better this week. All right, we'll see. We'll have to see, and you know, go from there. Hopefully, fingers crossed, this works. Hopefully, this is the problem. This is what's taking me so long to recover, is because I'm sleeping at night with my mouth open and it's fucking everything up overnight, you know? I'm sure the snoring as well is irritating everything. So we'll see. I'll let everyone know. I'm going to try it tonight when it arrives, and I'll give you some firsthand feedback on if the damn thing's working and if I'm feeling better, okay? If I'm not, by the end, like I said, by the middle of this week, I'm going to have to schedule a doctor's appointment. It sucks. I don't want to spend this kind of money, but I'm going to have to. All right. So that's pretty much it. That's all I really have to talk about here on the pre-stream. Looking forward to more Dark Souls. Right now we're in the Darkroot Garden. I want to finish that up because I know there is another optional boss there. And then when I'm done exploring that, I think I'm going to probably do Demon Ruins. I think that might be the next one to do. And then once that's all cleared out, I may or may not fight Gwendolyn, who is an optional boss. And then I still got to do New Londo, right? And then once all that's done, once I've done all that and I'm about, like, I have the option to go into the end game, I think then I'll do the DLC. And then once the DLC's done, then I'll do the end game and finish the game. Okay. All right, I guess that's it. Let's end this pre-stream. I'll probably blow my nose quickly, and then we'll get started with Dark Souls. Fair enough? All right, here we go.